YouTube, Giulia gang, podcast listeners, Playback as well. Welcome to another episode of We Talk Combats, where we talk all things combat, sports, and entertainment. If you didn't know already, I am King, 1/4 or 4/5, I should say, of the host around here. I have my fellow host as well, Queen. Babe, how are you today?
I'm doing excellent today. It is an awesome Sunday. We had some awesome developments on the side lanes and on the front lines of WWE this week. So I'm glad to talk about it. How are you doing?
I'm great, babe. Thank you for asking me. Next, we have Travis in the house. What up, Julio the Flame? How are you today, bro? Are you muted? Uh-oh. Travis.
I think he's muted
There you
and or
go. Now
frozen.
you're not muted. Now I still can't hear you though.
There you go. Can you hear me?
Can't hear you.
There we go.
Yes, now I can hear
Hey,
you.
feel like
Yes.
I haven't seen you guys it forever. But now you can hear me. All right. But I'm doing good,
Yes.
bro. I'm doing good, everybody. Feel like I haven't
All
seen John
right.
forever for some reason, but let's jump into these wrestling topics.
Yes, sir. All right, BA. How are you today, BA? Hashtag Lash.
Yeah, man, I got the extensions on right now, pause. But no, just feeling lovely right now. You feel me?
Yes,
Nice day to
sir.
get talked about. I got some positive news today. Let's go.
Yes, sir. But first and foremost, everybody, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button next to BA's shoulder down on the left. Also hit that like button as well. Help us get around. Help us get around to other WWE and combat sports fans like yourself. Hit the notification bell while you're at it, so you're always notified of when we drop the fire new. And if you don't know, around here we go to the highs and lows. We get through some wrestling tea while we're at it, and also get some questions and comments at the end of the show. So if you're interested in having your question or comment responded to and put up on the screen, make sure you hit us with the @WTC so that we know you're talking to us and not the rest of the glow yard. And we'll get to you at the end of the show. The show is very interactive. We make sure to be interactive. The show is basically you guys, the show for you, and we hope that you guys will interact with us and help create the show and make it bigger. Pause. Also, while you're at it, hit us on We Talk Combat Clips as well. We have the condensed versions of the show over there. We're trying to get our subscriber count up as well. But all that being said, man, let's get to the show. We got a nice show for you guys today. So let's get to the highs and lows. All right, another week of WWE product. I left the stage, so I got to do this one by one. But let's go. I got it. So first we had Raw and Logan. That's putting in people's faces, my partner would say. Logan Paul was the main, I guess, event of the show, or just the main topic, main talking point of the show. He returned. First, he did I guess, pretend face turn for a second, but then at the end of the night, ended up returning to a heel and aligning with the Vision. I don't know if it's long term or just for War Games, but we'll talk about that. We also, for NXT, mainly had El Grande Americano have an appearance, showed up with the Speed Championship and all, as he's a Speed Champion, I'm sorry, but he battled Josh Briggs in a match that on NXT. So that was the main talking point, I feel like, for NXT. We'll get into all that here as well. SmackDown, after 4 years, Lash Legend is now officially a member of the SmackDown main roster as she aligned with I don't know if it's a long-term booking or if it's just temporary for War Games, but she aligned with Nia Jax. So that was awesome to see. And go around the room basically and give our opinions on the wrestling week, the highs and lows, and also a letter grade for the week. So I'll start with you, babe. Queen, what was your highs and lows of this wrestling week, and what was your overall letter grade?
So this week we had some unpredictable events. So the Logan Paul thing wasn't necessarily predictable, but was it necessary? I'm not really sure. We had Cody Rhodes getting into it with Aleister Black again. Was it necessary? I don't really think so. But the highs for sure of this week were Lash Legend getting her moment in The Shining and then finding out that it's official. So congrats to our girl. She on the books now. I'm hoping that means that Trick and Obafemi will be coming soon behind. But I'm thinking that's probably what the case is going to be. Most of the matches this week were actually kind of watchable. We also had Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio had a promo that I thought was actually pretty good. And Jade had an excellent promo as well, showing everybody that she's that bitch. And it was really nice, short and sweet. Looks like she's starting to heal up pretty good since we got a little bit more point of view of her scar this week than we have since her return. So I thought she looked really good. Her mic skills are getting sharper and cleaner because during that promo, she didn't have anyone to talk off of. So that was all her. So I thought that was kudos. Love to see it. The lows, going back to the whole Cody thing, I think we're going through a little Cody fatigue and the fact that Cody really doesn't have a storyline with anybody right now. So I feel like they're kind of just feeling around and putting him with whoever to see if, it feels right or it clicks, but it's falling flat. And it's kind of like one of those moments where we could do less of that. So him taking off his tie and all that for Aleister Black was like doing too much. Like nobody was worried about him. And CM Punk, as I said, him getting smashed up by Logan Paul and Logan Paul like basically canoodling with the Vision now was unexpected. But I don't know. I don't know how the chemistry is going to go there. I'm just going to have to wait and see. Like, he might actually fit into the Vision properly. You know what I mean? Because we had Seth Rollins in the Vision, and he's the egomaniacal maniac. So if we could have him be in there, I think that Logan Paul would fit well because Logan Paul, whether he wants to or not, is a natural heel. Like, I don't think he'd be a good baby face, and they were trying to push him as a baby face for the longest time, and we weren't receptive. So I'm kind of sort of a little bit interested in how that's going to go. So I would say this week, for the fact of not having a PLE or anything like that. Oh, and I didn't see the other brands, so I didn't see TNA and NXT, so I don't have any really commentary on either of those. So I would actually give this week a B minus.
So we're starting off with a B minus. Okay, starting off the week. I wasn't expecting that one, but all right, B minus from Queen. Let's go to you, Travis. What were your highs and lows of this week, and what's your overall letter grade, bro? Can't hear you again. Still can't hear you. All right, so hold up. First, I'm gonna go to BA then. BA, what were your highs and lows of this week's wrestling work, and what was your letter grade, bro? Did he freeze now too? Oh, there he is. Okay.
There we go. That mute button took a
BA,
little
you're
bit.
muted as
Okay, so
well.
this week
You're
of
muted
wrestling,
too. Now we can hear you.
excited
good.
about it, but
I'm here. Okay,
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna fall
Travis.
back. Go ahead,
Go
Travis.
No, go ahead, B.
We
Go
hear
ahead,
you.
BA.
Go ahead. All right, bet. For Raw was cool, right? CM Punk did his hey, I'm the champion speech and everything like that. So that was definitely refreshing. CM Punk is great on the mic, Paul. So that to have him go for his monologues and things like that, we're here for it. So what I'm saying. So CM Punk, great job. Um, Jay, everybody came. I'm not worried about that. We all knew that the eventual war game participants was going to start making their way some kind of way, and we got a little preview of it. That these people are going to all be in war games, and who knows what happens after that. But as of right now, this is a preview, and then you're going to add more people. Um, I don't like that, by the way. Like, this is war games is in like 2 to 3 weeks. Like, let's just get the people out there now. Let's get everybody out there so we can get multiple interactions with different people and other. Like, I'm tired of the big surprise and then next week we fighting. Nah, man, let's no more build up anymore like that. Like, I want to see everybody pause out there, interchanging with each other and then seeing who gets the biggest pop balls and so on and so forth. So that's something I have a slight issue with. Um, but they had Jay coming back and him talking to Punk backstage and like, who are you and all this other stuff. I'm over Jay. I think I'm just going to be on that bandwagon and just say that I'm just, he doesn't do it for me. Pause. He's just not extreme. Pause. He's just not that guy, and I'm tired of the everything is just everything's centered around the Yeet, and that's it. Like I'm over it. Like I'm over it. With that being said, I still think they could have did this whole situation a bit better. I don't like the fact that Logan Paul was there and everything. Like I wish that they could have just changed that. Once Logan Paul got beat up, in a sense, right? They could have had him like hobbling down, trying to save the day, and then he flipped it up on him and stuff like that. They just throwing things at us, and I'm not for it right now. Um, and that was to me the main things on Raw. Yeah, shout out to Becky and her promo. Becky always kind of delivers a good promo, especially depending on where she's at. She can definitely bounce off the crowd pretty well, Paul. So, um, she does a thing. So I was appreciative of that. Stephanie Valkyrie, this is gonna be a running thing because I'm gonna bring this up for SmackDown. Sometimes I think WWE realize they make mistakes and they're trying to self course correct. Um, I think Stephanie is a mistake. I believe the heat that Naomi started her title reign with, which they did not expect. They did not expect anything that Naomi was doing. So when she created that gimmick, and that proceed with caution and how hot that got as a champion, and then we see Stephanie. We are miles apart when it comes to must see TV. No one wants to hear Stephanie talk. It's boring. This whole thing that she's doing is boring. And this is your champion. I just came from Naomi. I saw everything she was doing. I wanted to see everything she was saying week in, week out. And I think a lot of other people did too. It's not just because we happen to look alike. She was very entertaining. She's trash. Just call it what it is.
A,
You
a
know what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
these people
She's
love
not that much different than the other person on SmackDown that just lost her title.
this new
Go
generation
ahead.
in love with this new generation. I feel like bro in love with the just the in ring ability. Like they don't see the rest of it. Like I, I don't know. Like I
You
can
you
see it
you
like
said
the
it
it
multiple
factor.
times, and right, that's what I was trying to get with Jay as well. You said it multiple times, and it's a real thing. You have to be able to check off multiple boxes to have that title. That's the reason why not everybody had that title, or that's one of the main reasons why not everyone had that title in a sense, I should say. So she doesn't check off the entertainment, but if it wasn't for that butt move, pause, she ain't no different than Julia. Like that's literally the thing that makes that separates them. Like in my opinion. So when I see this and I see Raquel should take the title off her. Raquel is more entertaining. She can do more things, and Liv is on her way back. And they know they're gonna catch. She's gonna bring a whole pop uproar and all those things as soon as she shows back up. So you can tell from the social media when she shows up at different events and stuff, it's all over timelines and stuff like that, especially within the wrestling world. So it's better watchable wrestling, better entertainment. If I see Raquel with the belt and her, Roxanne and Liv just doing whatever. If I got a whole goddamn year and a half of Liv and Rhea, I can go for a few months of just them three that I just mentioned and be entertained. I don't need a whole year of it, but I'm just saying. So that I have those are my concerns. We'll see what happens. NXT was cool. I'm actually becoming more of a fan of Chelsea Green and Ethan Page. Shout out to them too. They had a great promo. They had a great segment with my guy Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry got a female counterpart with him. She busted out the cake and it was just one of those wrestling entertainment moments. Just keep it is what it is, right? They throwing pies at each other and stuff like that. Nothing technical about that. You know what I'm saying? Just for entertainment only. And it was I was entertained by that. El Grande and his crew. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Speed. man, they need to promote the speed a little bit more. I was like, what is even going on with the speed title? But I get it. You got to win a match under a certain amount of time. I get it, whatever the case. But shout out to El Grande. Javon Evans against Shaquan or whatever, how you ever pronounce his name. That was a very entertaining match, especially at the very end when it was pretty much a 1v4 and everyone was diving at Javon, and Javon was just, juking and jobbing, getting out the way, and then came up with the victory and then slid up and got up out of there. That's Javon is just, he's him. He's next. So let that be said. Moving on, I did not see TNA. I tried. No, I actually did. I saw some of TNA, and once again, Mike Santana, bro, you're not Trick, and I really hate to compare him to Trick, but that was the previous chat. That's who you beat. So that's my last memory of you, right? In a sense, that's your last major competition. Yo, this tornado clothesline, it's too old for me. Like, they was doing that move back when wrestling kind of first started. Bruno and them boys was doing that as a finisher. Like, yo, we're not going to take a finisher from there and then try to make it today. I'm gonna throw. You know what? You could take that goddamn tornado spin clothesline that he does. You can take Ilio's goddamn Dragunov forearm shot, and y'all can just put them in a bucket and just throw that bucket, put a lid on, throw them in the goddamn ocean. I don't want to see it no more. I'm tired of seeing them. They're old and they're played out. So whoever else want to throw something in that bucket, let me know. SmackDown. Whew. SmackDown was cool. Like I said, I'm gonna go right to Giulia. Chelsea took the belt right up off her. I was appreciative of that. I didn't like Giulia. I think she had some issues backstage. I'm not sure of any. None of that has been confirmed or anything. Once this gets confirmed, we'll probably definitely speak on it. But you can clearly tell that she got buried a little bit. The fact that Chelsea just kind of did the old school, pinfall with the legs on the rope. That's how she won. Like, we don't necessarily see that too much in championship matches, especially when the match wasn't even like drawn out or anything like that. That was a very quick match. So they might be sending a message, or they might be, like I say, course correcting, because the United States Championship was dull. It was dead. It was a dead championship. There's no way that you got a U.S. Open challenge weekly that it's entertaining, to say the least. I didn't necessarily prefer this past match, but it was cool though. You know what I'm saying? So you got a weekly this. So the automatic comparison is, well, that's the men's. How's the women's doing? Oh, I have no idea what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Giulia. She I guess she tried to do a thing, but she just wasn't entertaining. And she had a manager, and the manager was more entertaining than her. You know what I'm saying? And the in-ring ability, I get it. She is talented, not talented enough to perform miracles in the ring. You gotta give a lot to wrestling right now, and I don't think she was giving it. I don't, whether it's her, whether it's booking, who knows, but at the end of the day, she wasn't it. So Chelsea's way more fun, way more entertaining, and she needed to have the belt back. With that being said, the tag match, you know what I'm saying? That led to Lash coming back. I was highly entertained. I waited. I know y'all said 4 years, but I was like, as soon as I saw her in the Royal Rumble getting thrown out by 12 women, I'm like, what else we want? You know, clearly she's not being she's taking serious enough ways, though. She got to get the cane treatment and stuff like that. So let's give her some flowers here some kind of way. And I finally understand. This is the one thing that I forgot last week, was the fact that she took that L because she knows she was going to get promoted, right? She took that L to the Evolve champion. I wish it was Kelly Armstrong, but Kelly Armstrong's starting to make some more headway up on NXT. So she got her promotion, or at least in the process of that as well. So I'm not mad. But with that being said, I was pissed off last week. The whole internet community was pissed off. You go to every time Lash said something, whatever she posted, they was like, yo, what's going on? Why they do you like that? So on and so forth. So she kept it on the wrap. She ain't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? So that was cool for her. And she showed up with Nia Jax. So that feud was just that they had a couple months ago. With, you know, that was foreshadowing what we have here.
Building chemistry.
Two dominant women. and they was building chemistry. Thank you, Ken. They was building chemistry, and we didn't even know it. And this is what you see right now. And I think this might be Nia Jax's way of kind of passing the torch a little bit. It's hard being dominant every how long is she gonna continue this in a sense, right? So she chose one of the ones to learn, piggyback off of, all that stuff. Hopefully she don't learn the stiffness, the stiff shots that Nia does from time to time. And she's a little bit more safer in the ring. But no, this is excellent. This is what I wanted to see. So I'm appreciative of it. Lash, I was backing you the whole time, Shorty. So I'm glad to see that you here, and hopefully your man follows behind you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trick on that one. I really need to see both of y'all because they're doing that couple thing. They're doing it. You see, they got rid of Karrion Kross and his wife just so Aleister Black and his wife can do the same goddamn thing. So they're really big on couples. You know what I'm saying? And I guess lastly, let's talk about Cody. He got into it with Drew McIntyre yet again. They try to throw other people in it, but that's just what it is. It's just them two. I'm not saying I'm over it. It's getting close. It's getting close. So I wish they just got to do some type of change. It's just like, how many times is Drew going to lose to Cody? We're just going to keep this up. I don't like that. I don't like it. I know Randy in his prime, he beat Cena from time to time. You know what I'm saying? And Cena was at his apex. Edge beat Cena at his apex. Like, they lost the belt multiple times and they got it back. How do you get 16-time champion, 17-time champion while losing? So Cody, he doesn't lose other than to that one time with Cena, and that was a debacle. So they gotta give it to Drew. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask you, do you think Cody, we getting towards the end of the year now, you think Cody can keep the belt to WrestleMania?
No, he can't. It's boring.
Okay, you saying he can't? You really think he can't? No, you don't think he can. I'm saying you don't think he should.
But can they? Yes.
You don't think he should, is what you're saying.
I don't think he should. No. I don't. See,
it's already
so
November
to the Rumble, so they probably already got him. They already got him penciled in as a WrestleMania participant some kind of way. You saw him with the Big Four. We clearly see who's going to be holding some kind of championship at that particular time. You know what I'm saying? At the poker table. So yes, he'll have the belt. I don't think he should though. He's a best bet. We talked about this. He's a much better chaser of the title than actually having said title.
He's an underdog.
So there it is right there. All in all, let's talk about it. I'm gonna go with it. Lash saved it a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm gonna go with a C plus, man. And I wanted to do so much more. I really thought they could have took advantage of a lot more situations. Tired of Jey Uso, tired of Cody. I go B minus. There we go. Being nice.
Okay, B minus. All right, so nice. we got a B minus. Travis, you back now? What's your overall thoughts of this week, and what's your letter grade, bro?
Wrestling first, man. Can we take the whole entire episode of Raw and just throw that away in the trash can? Because I hated Raw this week completely. Okay, the best part about Raw this week was the whole real Dominic Mysterio Guerrero Smith moment when he told Ray, "Hey, they'll talk about my father Eddie." As far as NXT this week, like BA said, I love the Joe Hendry segment with him and Thea. I don't know too much about Thea other than her being part of Chase U, actually being a favorite of Joe Hendry. As far as popping up out of nowhere and everything like that and everything. I don't know why, but I'm kind of actually like it. This Chelsea Green and Ethan Page kind of thing for real. It's working. Now this is my thing. Now, since they have the AAA mixed match, mixed tag, championships, does this also makes opportunities for AAA superstars to actually start coming up to NXT, like besides the Misty Iguanas and all those people like that? Like, can we get like some new women?
You didn't see what's the name was there too? What's his name? Dr. what's his name?
Right. It
Dr.
was said
Wagner or
like
whatever.
nothing said Dr. Wagner and all that stuff. Right. But this is like at least get some women that's on the AAA because we never
They
seen
probably will.
no like actual like woman except for like Lola Vice going down to AAA.
Yeah.
There's
But
never
you know
been a
that
AAA woman that actually
Triple
came up.
H. I mean, I said Triple H. Triple A is on that Gold Rush though that's happening this week. So they're part of the brand. It's Evolve, WWE. I'm sorry, Evolve, NXT, TNA, and AAA.
And probably one or two of them
Okay.
will be in a
All right.
tournament
Well,
as well. More than likely, at least one.
all right. But okay. So but say like a Grande Americano. I don't know if he's going to hold on to his championship like for a long time. Besides him even being a main roster guy, or even that how can I put this? But anyway, we're back to it. But what else happened? Okay, so my favorite match on NXT this week was Javon Evans and Saquon Sugars or something like that. Now, I seen the clip that back in the days when they had their little underground match and all that stuff, and you know, Javon Evans had all the fans throw the chairs in the ring and all that stuff. Like that was pretty entertaining to me. Um, but SmackDown though, like what saved SmackDown this week was basically Lash coming out. Like I enjoyed that moment. It's not Nia Jax. Jay Cargill. I loved her promo. Now, I will say with the Lash and Nia Jax situation, because I was thinking about a match, because we really don't have no Survivor Series matches coming up so far. I mean, we know about War Games and all that stuff, but what about the matches outside of War Games? So I was thinking because of this new alliance between Lash and Nia Jax, I was thinking about a fatal four-way for the women's tag team championships, where you have Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair versus the Kabuki Warriors versus Lara and Bailey, and versus now you can add Lash and Nia Jax to the mix. Now I don't know if it's just for a War Games match, but I think that was a decent four-way for those tag team championships. But I don't know. I'm getting a little stale of Cody every week. I mean, it's basically the same thing over and over again. I mean, it's just not him saying the whole word enough this week, which is kind of like get boring. But this week I give it a C minus.
All right, so we got a B minus, and a C minus,
Like
right?
this.
All right, and let's see. I'm gonna give this week an I for incomplete. I didn't care about this week. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted to give it an F, but I'm gonna give it incomplete because I didn't really care enough. I didn't really pay enough attention to it. I saw like highlights. I had it on one screen while I was watching basketball. Nothing really like got me. Y'all talked about some things. What was it on Raw? I don't think there was anything on Raw I really cared about. You said Javon on NXT, that was cool. Some of y'all talked about, and I said, "Oh, Chelsea Green and Ethan Page." I do like that. I think that's cool. The NXT still wasn't that great for me though. I still felt like it was missing something. It was missing the top guys. I felt like so it still felt in a way. And then SmackDown, other than Lash, I thought it was trash. And both of them going to be in the War Games match, Travis. I think I said that before. Remember when I said about the rumor that she was going to be in War Games? Lash Legend was going to be the fifth person and all. I think I sent that to the group and all that. Said it before. She's going to be in War Games, so I think. Then they're going to have her and Nia Jax both be in there. But
I mean, but I'm just thinking something totally different right now with her.
why not have it in War Games? War Games is the number one match on the thing. Wouldn't that push her right to the top? If she in the match with Rhea Ripley and all that stuff, wouldn't that put her to the top?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know.
Why make her a tag team when you can make her a world heavyweight champion person?
I think because everybody
Because everybody
they
what?
kind of did the same thing with Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, but
But
Roxanne
it wasn't
Perez
like
is
she
a tag
did it. It
team
was
wrestler.
basically by default.
But then you made her a tag team wrestler, right? And look at her now.
Yeah.
Why they make Lash Legend a tag team wrestler with Nia Jax? They don't need to be a tag team. they can be in a crew together, but why make them a tag team? Like they fine. You already got enough situation going on with the Kabukis and all. They trying to build up that tag team. I don't think she need to be a tag team. I don't like when people come up and they make them straight into a tag team. I don't like that. That puts them into a box. Don't put her into a box. Let her go ahead and do what she's supposed to do. Let her show off against the other ladies and all this, I feel like, and then do what she do. But yeah, other than that, like I said, Cody, trash. That's the normal. Aleister Black, I don't know who wants him. That whole picture is funny because that whole picture of all the champions being AEW champions and all. If I was AEW, I'd say something about that. I'd be like, hey, buddy, you okay? Okay, give me a second. I'll go come get you. Give me a second. All right, but yeah. So and incomplete and all that because
what would you say if you was AEW?
If I was AEW, I'd be like, all you guys have my champions. You got all my champions. I guess you need my product, huh? Or my wrestlers to go ahead and do this. That's basically what I would say to them. Like, because it's funny because Triple H is basically, it's weird that he picks up. You said Karrion Kross earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
They threw away Aleister Black, correct? They threw away Aleister Black because Triple H likes him, like has a hard on for him, literally. He went ahead and grabbed that man back and said, you can have the storyline, not you, Karrion Kross. Why does he like grabbing other people wrestling so much? Like he likes so not like Vince McMahon. Like that's so like WCW the opposite way. He's like, so I'm going to go grab your wrestlers. Like, why can't you grow your own wrestlers?
Which is interesting because he was the one that had NXT to begin with.
Yeah, but then he stopped. That's crazy, right? So it's like something just changed completely. And he like, I don't want to acknowledge AEW and all, but I want all your wrestlers. And I want to make them all our champions. You know how Vince McMahon never let WCW people be champion? Like it was like, it's difficult to be champion over in WWE. He grabs all the AEW people and say, hey, we got guys over here that's WWE. Throw these AEW people as the champion over our guys right away.
Yeah,
they get major pushes. They come on over.
It's not the best look. It's not the best look at all.
They get major pushes when they get over here. It's like AEW people, okay, well, here they are. And it's like, damn, bro. Like, I guess we should be watching AEW then, right? Because all the best wrestlers over there.
Or, and I'm not saying you're wrong, because that is definitely, an option. Or is it, I'm just trying to tap into his mental falls for a second. Like, if I showcase the champions that came from over there, does that mean that the more talent, the higher talent or the talent that's being misused over there, instead of trying to quote unquote work it out with your company, just come over here where the big boys play.
And everybody and they all champions, right? Like, so all of our champions are. I hear that part. I'm not even saying, again, two things can be true, but they're every one of your champions.
Just like you said, it's the WCW where the big boys play. That's literally their mantra. That's how they carried it.
That's crazy, bro. It's like every one of our champions are AEW guys. Like, geez, what's up with the WWE guys? There's a reason some of us don't watch AEW. It's like, oh, but I might as well watch AEW because all the guys from AEW gonna be the guys come over to be champion. But I don't know, bro. Like I say, it's incomplete. I don't even want to go on for a long time.
Blake Monroe is an AEW super.
Yeah, it's Tony Storm or whatever. Yeah, she a major AEW superstar. Yes, one of their biggest ones. Yes.
No, she was Mariah May.
I'm sorry. Yes, not Tony Storm. Tony Storm, the other one.
You're good.
Yes, the one that come out in black and white and all that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yes,
it's something. It's something to be said.
Do y'all not notice that though? After I said it, y'all like?
I mean, no, it's what I'm saying. It's obvious. It's obvious the fact
guys were like, geez, like yo,
and they're doubling down on it by taking pictures together and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, like it's like
making it obvious, even though hopefully you wasn't trying to make it obvious.
Like Cody Rhodes, why is Cody Rhodes a dude, bro? Like he an AEW product. That's why Vince wouldn't have made him a dude. Like Goldberg would never been a dude in WWE, right? You can win the championship and all, but you can't be the dude because you're the WCW dude. Like I'm not. You were trying to go at my neck. Triple H says I want to grab these guys and make them my guys. So I'm basically saying my guys ain't good enough. Let me just pay for you guys.
Maybe
Mhm.
because Triple H started in one place and went to another place and should have got his quote unquote just due, but he had to get it out in the mud in a sense, or tag along to other people. So he might feel some kind of way. He said, "Well, shit, maybe I should have been a champion as soon as I stepped foot in WWE. Well, if I couldn't do it then, I'm gonna do it for these other guys.
I
You
can't
never
see.
know with these people, man."
We still waiting for a guy from the '90s to win the championship in WWE, and we getting AEW dudes. Cody Rhodes and them brought back over, talking about one more contract and all, but you got him as a super guy right now. He towards the end of his contracts. He talking about he see the end, and you just made him super. But that's all I got to say. I'm done. Like I said, I didn't want to give a lot of time to this. I'm gonna give it an I. Really, I wanted to give it an F, but really because I didn't give it an F because it was Jade's. I mean, not Jade's. Sorry. Yes, Jade was a beast. That simple and sweet. I talk about all the time. Simple and sweet. Just be just be dominant. No need to keep going out there talking a bunch of smack and all that. Just dominate people. Do what you do. She did that. I'm that. You know what? That was done. But the introduction to Lash as an official SmackDown competitor, I didn't want to give it an F for that. So I'm gonna give it an I. I'm just gonna say incomplete. But Travis, excuse me, what was that brought to us by?
By the people at Fanatics.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem when your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description. Shout out to Fanatics, y'all. Make sure to definitely follow the link or hit the QR code. Go get some apparel, WWE product and all, and help out the channel while you're at it. Let's get right to the wrestling tea. All right, John, put this in the people's face. Mainly, so a little backstory. I don't know much about West Side Gun. Sorry, bro. I've heard about this, people saying about it, but Travis wanted to speak on it. He said he know a little bit about it. So I'm gonna let him really mainly talk about this. Anybody else that want to talk about it, but I'll read this though. See if I can read this. It's actually pretty small. Pause. See, can I get this screen bigger? Oops, sorry. I'm trying to make my screen bigger so I can myself.
Let me know if you need some help.
No. I was saying where is the minimize and maximize for the whole screen. I'm like, I'm blacking out right now. But okay, I'm gonna read it. For years, I mean, nobody with 2 feet has spent the amount of money I have supporting and pushing a brand I've loved since I could remember. I sat front row at every big show, literally. All the good times it brought to my life, to the point when I started making music, I incorporated in everything like Wu-Tang did karate. I made people who hated the product watch it again. I made it look cool when at the time people thought it was nerdy. I've watched that same company sit countless of people next to me who not even fans for real and act like I didn't exist. I was threatened to take everything out of my music, which I don't be demolished. And everybody knows how hard I work coming from Buffalo. For me to get that threat for just supporting and being a real fan hurt me, but I stayed quiet and still like a crazy man sat front row because I love the culture. I even just went viral for spending 50K on sweets on my soul. I've only been respectful. I've tried having conversations with one individual because he's causing causing all of these unnecessary cases, and I don't know what that says. I can't even see that. What does that say after and? I don't know. He hates me. I can't see that. And something, he hates seeing a young black successful entrepreneur that could afford those seats and have to watch those chains dance across that screen to the point. Monday Night Raw starts at 8 p.m. I was kicked out by 8:03 after spending $5K for a seat plus travel, hotel, etc. in my own city for nothing, absolutely nothing. No lie, the kid in me heart broke that day. I put the billboard up, that $1 Million Man billboard up, which he loves, and I wanted to push him in the culture because he deserves it, and to show Virgil love for the culture. I get a letter saying, so I said, you know what? I'm at a show love only to the people that show love to me from now on, so you don't have to worry about me pushing that product over there again. And it's sad because I still love them, but I have my own company for the rope, I guess. And yeah, we're the underdogs, but we love this ish. It's not about money. We're going to keep pushing culture, and I'm honored to have Josh Bishop on the trilogy cover because he deserves it, believing in me from day one. Huh? Okay. As day one, as my first official wrestler, pushing for the culture. Never mind. I'm going to say something. Travis, go. What you want to say?
They said that was fourth rope.
Fourth rope? Okay. Go ahead.
I don't know too much about West Side Gun. I mean, I know him because he have a song with Travis Scott. He was his champion at one point for fourth rope. I have been said West Side Gun at many wrestling events, as far as like WrestleManias, Royal Rumbles, the big main pay-per-views. He probably would have been at Survivor Series too in the next 2 weeks if he was able to. But I know for a fact his music, it always has something wrestling related, whether it's like lyrics, as far as like with the song with the Lucha Bros, anything, even down to his single art, like his cover art for his singles is always something wrestling related. So yeah, it's kind of kind of weird. I don't know if he got kicked out because his AEW thing, as far as like, I know he done the Hurt People. I mean, not the Hurt People, the Hurt Syndicate theme song. The whole "We Hurt People," boom, 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 boom. That's him. Now, he had been in TNA before. Like I said, I don't know why he would get kicked out or anything like that without any explanation or some type of reason. So maybe like the internet was thinking like, maybe it might be the AEW thing, or even something back towards Andrade, I guess. But I don't know. It's just weird. I guess you got to look at it from different sides of it. I guess with WWE or AEW or even the regular fan. I guess.
Hold on, Travis. I'm trying to get my mic to work again. Okay. All right. So,
Okay.
anything? That's all you want to say about it?
Yeah. I mean, if y'all got anything to add to it, I mean,
BA Queen.
Hey, homeboy. Yeah, man. Just go ahead and do a video, man. You ain't gotta write all that next time, man. You ain't gotta write all that. Just do a video. It makes it more, personable. You ain't gotta write all that. Ain't nobody gonna sit there. Most people ain't gonna sit there and read all that. Shout out to King for reading through that. I wouldn't have done that shit.
Yeah, this a couple things though, real quick. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to this dude. That sucks. A couple things, man. Like, people got to stop pretending like they don't know what's up though. Like, you basically said you knew people were sitting beside you that weren't fans. You were spending this money and all that. People been yelling about what the WWE been doing and the whole putting out the fan base and getting them out of here for a while now. Like, it just become an issue. You feel me? You know they're a business, bro. You know you doing AEW music. They don't mess with you. Like I mess with WWE, but I'm helping AEW. Obviously, you just trying to get money in your pocket, but they don't know you. Like, I'm sorry. So when Travis told me doing AEW music and all that, I'm like, they don't. Why would they? You what? Put a line in the sand right there and said, I'm AEW. You know how WWE operates. What do you expect them to be, buddy? Hey, I'm AEW. So I don't know about that. And then I guess keep pushing the culture, but I know that Josh Bishop dude ain't white. So I mean, ain't black. I'm sorry. So
it seemed like, I mean, I just get a quick YouTube search.
No, but he's white.
He what?
He's white. You saw Josh person. He's white.
Yeah, Josh Bishop. He white. Yeah.
So I mean,
he's white.
I think they got like Ezekiel.
He's white.
Or whatever on there. I think Zillify 2's on there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he got a couple names that we heard before.
Who for the culture?
Yeah. That's the. How about that?
That's what I'm about to ask you right now. Not to knock him and all. He just said this is what he said. He said for the culture. I'm just saying who there for the culture.
Yeah, I'm looking at that last thing that he got on there, which was 4 months ago, last video, and the last match is, I think, Ezekiel and Zilla, if I'm not mistaken. I think that is Zilla. Yeah, so there you go. But I subscribe. You got to subscribe out of it. So I mean, maybe that's what he's looking for in a kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just sometimes these cries for help could be also slightly indirectly cries for attention, and we'll see what happens.
I mean, it could be, and it could be, like I say, he could be just working what he got. You feel me? So, hey man, West Side, shout out to West Side. Like I said, I don't know much about you, bro, but I mean, I'll look into you now. I guess we all will, like BA just said, and I mean, you want some coverage of your sport, bro, of the sport, and all that. Holla at your boys and your lady as well. I'm sorry, Queen, but she down there in the cut. But
yeah, Enzo on there, another. Ooh, he's an
Enzo.
interesting fellow.
Yeah,
took advantage of our culture.
Yeah, that's your boy, man. But BA, with all that being said, BA, what was our T brought to us by?
PB, people at Playback.
Shout out Playback.
Thank you to our friends over at Playback for this segment. Pause. If you're tired of the national media and the annoying ways they sometimes cover sports and other events, give the Glow Sun Production channel on Playback a try. We cover new and old school basketball, wrestling, and geek culture. And just recently, we've added boxing, mixed martial arts, anime, and even video gaming. So if you have time in your busy day, give our channel on Playback a look and check out some of our replays while you're at it. Another special shout out to our favorite at Playback. Back to the show.
All right. Appreciate the assist too earlier, BA, when Low Man came in here and lost track. He helped me out. I was like, oh yeah, I was talking about that. But shout out to Playback, y'all. Shout out to us being live on Playback for our first show on Playback. Shout out to everybody that's been watching it so far on Playback today. I appreciate y'all. Definitely subscribe over there. We show all AAA events and other things on Playback as well from other of our channels, I should say, on Glow Sun Production. So check us out over there. And let's see if we got any questions or comments, y'all. So if you got any, let us know. If not, we'll be ending the show.
Sponsored by True Classic.
Always wanted to try True Classic, but hate shopping online? Keep watching. You've probably seen our ads online. Look, I get it, you're skeptical. I mean, is everything we sell really as soft and well-fitting as we say it is? If you need to try us before you buy us, True Classic now has stores nationwide. Visit one of these stores and you can fit, feel, and outfit a bunch of our customer favorites. So don't wait for shipping or worry about how much to spend. Visit one of our retail stores today and see the True Classic difference for yourself.
All right. Shout out to True Classics and DDP. No questions or comments today, guys. So we'll get right to the end. We appreciate everybody for joining us today for another episode of We Talk Combats. Do us a favor. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button by BA's left shoulder. He got the finger up like Stephanie back here the whole episode today. Also, hit the like button while you're at it so that more folks know about us, and also hit the notification bell as well so you're notified whenever we drop this new news. Sometimes, normally around 3 p.m. Eastern on Sundays, but sometimes the times fluctuates. Again, thank everybody on Playback for joining us for our first time on Playback, everywhere else as well, Facebook, Instagram, and podcast, I guess, listeners as well. Eventually, we appreciate all you guys. Hit us up with any questions afterwards. We definitely respond as long as everything is respectful. We'll get back to you and make sure we holler at you. Follow our clips pages as well. We drop clips damn near every day. So look out for our shorts, respond to those, interact, share, do all that nonsense for us as well. Do us another favor while you're at it, a few other favors actually. Follow my guy BA with Rel, Big J, and Will on Cosby Geek, where they talk about all things geek culture and anime and movies. They have shows on Tuesday evenings and also Saturday mornings. Hold on, missing something. Yeah. Also, while you're at it, follow BA as well on Get Off the Damn Fence with the rest of the 695 crew. Our guys Larry and Calvin. They talk about all things in general, but mainly sports. They have shows Wednesday evenings. And while you're at it, last but not least, follow myself and Rel on Cap and Crown, where we talk about all things new and old school basketball. We cover the game of basketball, the current game. We show games every day on Playback. So join us over there on Playback if you're an NBA fan. We have VIP passes where you can watch the game with us on your screen. We also do post game recaps Mondays, Wednesdays, and sometimes Friday mornings as well. Monday and Wednesday evenings, Friday mornings. So follow us over there. We're trying to get our subscriber count up over there as well. Follow everybody. We have our, handles for all of our social medias under our names. Follow us there as well if you want to. We want to be interact with us and communicate with us. I'm trying to think of anything else. I want to say, I think that might be it. Anybody else before we finish?
Go ahead and get that exit. The little topics you say. We the blackest, we the brightest. Go ahead. I love that show, boy.
So with all that being said, y'all, thank you for watching We Talk Combat. So we talk all things combat sports and sports entertainment. We are the best, brightest, and blackest combat sports review show that is on YouTube. We appreciate y'all so much rocking with your boys and your girl. We'll be back here. We'll be back here next Sunday, same combat time, same combat channel. Thank you guys so much, and we out. Peace.